Hey, can I talk to you about something really quick? I can? Aw, thanks. So anyways, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is the best MCU movie. Yeah, that's right. It's just a fact. How could you possibly argue against it? Do you hate good movies? I'm just playing. Now, by no means is it objectively the best comic book movie. No. That spot is reserved for Logan. Easily. I mean, just look at it. The cinematography, the grunting, the screenplay, the grunting, the viscerality, the grunting. You get my point. I mean, there's barely any competition for Logan. What, The Dark Knight? Christopher Nolan, come back to me when you figure out how to mix sound. What's next? Akira? Oh, well, yeah, I guess. But anyways, I need to stop rambling about Old Man with Claws movie and start rambling about Raccoon in Space movie. The most distinctive and, I would say, best part of the movie is definitely all of Rocket's story. And I was worried when I saw the movie, because there were like 9-year-olds and probably younger people at my screening. But honestly, I'm glad that Guardians 3 really embraced the PG-13 rating, and it went full gore, language, etc. Yes, the Rocket stuff is very hard to watch, but it only adds to the movie's emotion. It services the story in two ways. It gives the audience a huge amount of empathy for Rocket, and it also makes you despise the villain. I was rooting for him to get absolutely obliterated. Even thinking about him makes me want to punch something. That's a good villain in my book. Surprise, surprise, the rest of the movie is also good. Every single character in the movie is so well characterized, and James Gunn uses all of their dynamics to great effect. Another great thing about the movie is the needle drops. Unlike the first two Guardians movies, the third one uses movies from decades other than the 70s. As always, the songs fit the story at the right times and in the right ways. Opening with Radiohead Creep is perfect for Rocket's character. The best scene in the movie, the hallway fight, is set to No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Ending the movie with Florence and the Machine honestly also works really well for me. Maybe it's not the most iconic Guardians soundtrack, but I think it works the best for the movie that it's in. I can remember all my favorite movies by their music alone. La La Land's classic Hollywood orchestration, Everything Everywhere All at Once's ethereal strings, the entirety of Baby Driver, the Grand Budapest Hotel's sensational instrumentation, Dune's... yeah. What do all these movies have in common? Music that fits and services the story. Same is to be said with Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You know, I'm a little sad now. After Guardians of the Galaxy 3, there's not many more Marvel movies that I can get excited for, except for any new Spider-Man movie. I've been on this trend for a while now, as has the public consensus, and I guess it's just time for the end of an era. I don't really care about superheroes anymore. I guess I'll have to watch real movies now. Anyways, there's so much more that I could keep gushing about in the movie, but I'd rather just have you go see it. However, the only gripe that I have with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is that my boy Howard the Duck isn't in it longer. They talk about in this movie how this has been Rocket's story all along. No. This has been Howard's story all along. James Gunn, how dare you be such a talented writer-director who has made some of my favorite movies ever, yet not give the best character of all time his proper due? I guess you can make it up to me when you put Meat Eater Lad into your next Superman movie. He's the second best character in all of fiction. The third, I guess, would be this poet from Julius Caesar who does the gritty.
What do you mean? Love. Saucy fellow, hence. I'll know his humour when he knows his type. What should the wars do with these jigging fools? Be gone!
In all seriousness, Guardians 3 is a really great movie. It's objectively silly to determine what the best of something is, as I've done with various things in this video alone. Comic book movies, scenes in Guardians 3, characters in all of fiction, and MCU movies. If you walk away with anything from this video, just know that you should have your own opinions. Other people's opinions should not dictate your own, because then you're just not being true to yourself, and you're not giving great art a chance. Movies are not objective media, so I guess the moral is, think what you want to think? Sure, Anyways, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is definitely not the best movie of all time. That really would be silly. But it is the best that the MCU has to offer, in my opinion.